Hello, my name is Iva Schweitzer. My Nana introduced me to church, and I started to get more interested in it. And Shelly introduced me into things about God.
Hello, my name is Tina Fountain, and I was born and raised in this very church. But over the years, I kind of went away from the church and kind of out there just existing in the world. And I found myself in a place where I wanted to know God again. And a good friend who is also a member of the church reached out to me and invited me back. And here I am. One of the things Tony shared with me was to not worry about tomorrow or where my next dollar was going to come from or any of those things, just to trust in God and start living my life for Jesus, and that it would all fall into place. It was tough to believe in that at the time, but slowly but surely, I just, one foot in front of the other, it seemed like a door would open and something would happen that gave me reassurance that God had my back. The more I thanked Him, the more I praised Him for what He was doing in my life, the clearer my thoughts were, the happier I was. And certainly, making sure that I was coming to church and giving my thanks, it all just made a huge difference in my life.
My name is Lillian Eskia. One thing, my papa died. I thought it was Jesus because Papa died. That's why I always went to Jesus, because my papa made me go to God.
My name is Crystal Smith. I pretty much have known God all my life, and Jesus. I've been raised into this church since birth. My grandparents, shout out Gordon and Vera, love you. They've been very strong examples in my life, and I just feel like this is like the next journey to be an example to my daughter and to the world. After having my daughter is when I really truly wanted to start coming back to church, and then I lost my mother and my brother, and it was extremely devastating. And but God has really helped me through the pain and the grief of that, and I don't have to feel sad about it really anymore because I know they're in heaven, and I definitely want to see them again. So
Hello, my name is Jared Roscone. I came to know Jesus as far back as I can remember. I was born into the Lutheran church, and we always went to church on Sundays, and I feel like He's always been in my life. And of course, like anybody else, sometimes you fall away, whatnot, and just come back to Him, but I feel like generally He's always been there, and I've always known Him. Growing up in the Lutheran church, it was common for infants to be baptized, and that's what happened to me. And so as time went on, was that for me to make the conscious decision on my own as an adult and to proclaim giving my life to Jesus and making the decision myself to get baptized meant a lot. And the more I thought about it, the more I got excited about it, and just confirmed, and this is something that I wanted to do.
Hello, my name is Thelma Hoffman. I was really sick, and I knew Tony McAllister, and in the month of August and September, I spent a lot of time in the emergency room. I have cirrhosis of the liver, and I was super ill. and there was this lady who would come in and clean my room. And she would say every day that she was going to pray over me, and she would pray over me. And she said, "Did you know at the end of every fir tree there's a cross?" And I never thought of it until she had said that, because I grew up in the country, and outside my room there was all these fir trees. And she says, "I'll see you later." I never seen that lady again. And I was so ill, I really wanted to die because I was so sick. And Tony McAllister and I kept talking to each other. But when I got better, I knew on a Sunday that I was going to come to church. I've been coming to this church ever since. God has just answered so many prayers. I can't believe how many prayers that He has answered because of this church. And how people have prayed over me who didn't hardly even know me. And I feel that God has blessed me so much that I want to show Him how much I love Him and how much I want Him to be a part of my life. And that's why I want to be baptized.
Hi, my name is Nedra Sampson, and I came to know Jesus when I walked through the doors of this church. I was here for my grandson's baptism, and I just had an overpowering feeling that God was with me. I love this church. I wish I could attend on a more regular basis, but my health hasn't let me. And I'm hoping that God will bring me up from the grave a healthier person.
Hi, my name is Kristen Wilson. Came to know Jesus because I grew up in the Baptist church. So I started really young, and then life circumstances kind of out of my control took me out of the church. But I was still able to go to church once in a while because of the fact that I had other family, extended family that I could go to church with. This last 5 years, it was like I couldn't learn, and I really lost myself. It got really dark. My heart is really dark. Even now, it's really dark. It's really painful. It's full of anxiety and depression and resentment and pain. And something about a month ago just sort of said, "Hey, you can't do it on your own. You can't continue to pick yourself off the floor or pick yourself up out of heartbreak or pick up all your pieces by yourself. You just can't do it, you know." And I knew where I was supposed to go because there was a big void, you know, and the other people couldn't fill the void, and I couldn't fill the void. And I knew that the only way to get my light back was to come back to God. So I made the decision, and I had met Jay and Gina. I told them, I said, "Hey, I'm coming to your church this Sunday," and not because it's Easter. I'm coming because I'm going to make a commitment to this. And, you know, obviously God put them in my life for a reason too. So that's kind of how that all went.
I feel like I'm like being reborn, and I want to have a closer relationship with Jesus.
Being baptized today means everything to me. It's an opportunity for me to wash away the sins and to let go of all the things that I've been packing around, all the baggage, and just start fresh.
It means my soul and my heart go to God.
I feel like I have almost like a shyness when it comes to being bold of talking to other people. And I feel like maybe it's like a very big public declarance that, you know, I'm definitely gonna, you know, do this with boldness.
For me, being baptized is just going to be, just make that decision on my own, I feel is really going to confirm my belief and giving my life to Jesus Christ. And for me, it's just going to have a huge impact in being able to make that choice as an adult. It's just, I can't even really express it.
It means that I'll be one with God more than what I am right now. I mean, I'm one with God, but it just signifies even more that I love him and that I want him to be so much more a part of my life than I could ever imagine.
I'm recommitting myself to God, to Jesus, to the Holy Spirit. I've been away far too long, and it is such a wonderful feeling to be able to come back.
I feel like it's going to wash that darkness away. And, you know, I'm imperfect, and I've been an imperfect Christian, and I want to be born again, and I want my light back.